Good morning folks, welcome back to the farm. Today we are gathering up the cows, our mini herd, ready for some pedicures. So stick around, let's take a look how it all goes on. So first we've got to find them. This is a little bit reminiscent of moving pigs a couple of weeks ago, but I can see one cow. We need three. Actually only need two, but three would be fine. Oh, I see them, I see them. Now they're also in with about 40 ewes. We don't want sheep today. We don't need sheep. Sheep is next week. Actually, sheep is tomorrow. Edna! The cows understand names. The sheep just understand I'm shouting, and that means they'll run over. It's a bit of a cow... I'm coming. It's a bit of a cow week actually, because we've got our TB test on Tuesday, or the first part of it. So I need to get them up for that as well. Are you going to be clever enough to go back? Edna, come on. Hut, hut, hut. Let's go and get her. Now we've still got Lottie the calf. She's about 10 months old. She's going to be sold once this TB test is done. You need to have a recent TB test before selling or moving a cow, and it just coincides that our next compulsory TB test, the one we don't have to pay for, is this week. So once we've done that, we can get her sold. I do love the cows. They're a little bit brighter than the sheep. She knows she's got to come all the way back to cross the water to come to me, I hope. Whereas the sheep, not so much. There's a few of them that know what's what. The rest of them just run up the wrong side of the river, the brook. Come on, Edna, let's go, Edna. Good girl, come on. She probably wouldn't run if she knew that she's going to get lifted in the air and an angle grinder taken to her feet, but it's all for good reason. Come on. Good girl, let's go. So some cows don't actually need their feet trimmed. Dairy cows tend to. Older native breeds can need it more. And I just think Gloucesters might be one of those that they just have a bit of extra growth going to their feet. I've also got another addition to the farm which I need to share with you, which is our new ram, and I'll do a separate video on it. But here he is, enjoying a bit of sunshine before his busy week next week. Really pleased with him. Well, so far he hasn't done any work yet. Our two Gloucester cows are older girls, and they had a bull running with them in May, so I'm hoping they're both in calf. She certainly looks it. They'll be about 5-6 months in calf now. We didn't get them tested, but one of our issues is that we don't separate the calves off to wean because we have such a small herd, and this poor girl, Hyssop, has lost a lot of condition because she's still trying to feed a calf the same size as her. Come on. I'm hoping she's in calf. I really hope she is. She's got to be. I mean, they ran probably for 3 cycles with the bull, so normally they just follow a bucket, but with this grass they're not going to want to go anywhere. Don't make me put a halter on you all the way down here. Let's go. Good girl.
I'm pulling now. Hyssop?
That's Edna. Hey, that's a rubbish gate to be.
What? You stopped? That's why you're wondering why you're kicking. I was going to say that because she was bigger, and this is Hyssop there. And that's not seen here in the background.
Right, I want to make sure that's not that tight, just in case.
Just in case what?
Well, in case they slipped or something, normally we tie it onto baling twine, don't we? Right, that should be enough. we'll keep feeding them. They're gonna have a treat up there. Now, as you know, nothing's done properly here quite yet. We've got the potential and we've got the idea, it's just not time at the moment. We're gonna do a bit of a handling area up here for cows, because although we're setting up something down in the fields for the sheep, it's just safer and nicer up here. And often we need power, well, certainly for hoof trimming we do, and it's just nicer on concrete. So we've got the crush, which I picked up dirt cheap. I think it was £150, which is great. It's sat here, we've used it, well, I tried to use it for the bull, but he didn't fit. But we don't need that in the future. So it's a really traditional standard crush, and for when we are TB testing calves or anyone that's not halter trained, it's a good option. And of course, things go wrong. A calf might not be latching on properly, or there might need to be vet intervention for something, or even an operation, and we need some safe way of securing animals, even if most of the time they're fine on halters. Now, what the future holds, we don't know, because it's all dependent on these two being in calf, and also what calves those are. In an ideal world, they are going to be heifer calves, or at least one of them will be, because we want the replacement, or at least a future generation to hold on and keep our little mini Gloucester herd going. Edna over there is getting on a bit. She still produces an amazing calf, but she can't be milked, and she's friendly as far as cows go, but not as much as Teddy Bear here, Hyssop. If Hyssop has a heifer calf, that'd be even better. If Edna has a steer, a male calf, then we will sell her with the calf probably, and then possibly looking at getting a second slightly younger Gloucester, because Hyssop's 9 I think and Edna's 12.
Maybe 10 or 30, I don't know.
Hyssop's here, you can see they're not the best feet anyway, but you can see here they're curling up a bit, a little bit like a goat's hoof, and they just don't sit properly, and I just feel like it's a good time to get it done. If they get particularly bad, they can actually start crossing over a bit. I don't know what Edna's are like, probably similar. So the front ones there, they're crossing over a bit. Either way, it's worth doing, because you never know, there could be, neither of them are lame or anything, but there could be some nasties hiding up in there, and it's good to catch it early. Will has been held up at the previous farm, so I'm kind of getting a few bits done while we wait. He's only, well, he's about an hour behind, so they're being patient, the cows. The calf isn't so patient, but I thought I'd give you an update on brooding. Right, excuse the chaos in here. This is a few of the pens that we've got going on at the moment. Everyone needs a bit of a clean out, but these guys have just come off heat, so they're mainly bantams left in here, ready to go into the other room. Silkies, Polish, Pekins. These are 2 weeks younger, so still getting a bit of heat. I don't know what age these would be now, probably 6 weeks, 5-6 weeks. There's a few of our breasts in here as well. More on those in a second. Last of our ducklings, the mess makers at the end here. I think a bunch of these have been picked up tomorrow, and then the rest looks like we're going to have to grow on, and then we'll sell when they're a bit older. And then finally in the back room, our slightly older group in here, bit of a mix, and this is where everyone in there is going to be kind of being promoted through to. Mainly our bantams, Pekins, Wyandottes, a Brahma, which is sold, someone's got to come and pick him up, and our breasts. Well done, girls. I know, you're fed up, aren't you? I can see the trailer, Will's there. Interestingly, maybe I'll ask him about it, but some of you might have come across the channel Hoof GP, which is a big YouTube channel, huge YouTube channel, all about trimming hooves. And this machine used to be Graham's, and I think Will won it in a competition, which is quite cool, and went up and picked it up. Doesn't seem long since you were here last, but they seem to grow pretty quick.
Yeah, they have, haven't they, to be fair?
Yeah, the other ones have crossed over a bit on the... Alright?
Yeah.
You've got a nice white t-shirt on there.
Thanks. How does that feel, girl?
Yeah, they always do it.
Yeah. It's not like they get loads of feed or anything.
Yeah, no.
That's just good connecting.
They do tend to be just like really... I mean, a lot of them, yeah, they are like curly like this, but they tend to be like really meaty, do you know what I mean? Like loads of horn on them.
Yeah.
These, like, they've got so much length.
It's like a big goat horn.
Yeah, but just not a lot of depth to the soles. They're so difficult.
I guess the easier to catch something, is it? Like nip something you don't want to.
Oh yeah, way easier. Yeah, but the thing is, when they grow out like that, they're like the only way to describe it is like a quick in a dog's nail. You know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you let a dog's nail go along, the quick grows down with it.
Oh, I
So,
see what you mean.
Like where you should be taking it to like 85,
Go out.
80 to 85 mil from the colony back to the toe.
Yeah.
You could be talking like 90 to 100 mil. Like,
Oh,
you
really?
just don't know where it is because it all just completely grows right out.
Yeah.
It just throws everything up.
Yeah, I thought hers, she seems to grow quicker even than the other one.
And that's because they're curly, because the pedal bone inside is rotating. So the foot's growing around with the pedal bone to protect it.
Oh, what, to compensate for it? So it's only going to get worse, like that could cause...
Yeah, you can like correct it with trimming, but you'll never get the rotation back.
Yeah, yeah.
With the pedal bone. Once it's rotated, it's rotated.
Wow, it's connected to the whole thing.
So like that, she's walking on the sidewalls now. The sidewalls going round, so the pedal bone will be now like, twisted right over.
Yeah. When do you see more damage and like abscess? And that? Is it when they're housed indoors more?
It varies really. It completely depends on the environment.
Yeah.
But, like, you can see like abscesses even if they're going out, because you know they get punches with stones in the side.
Oh, of course, yeah.
All sorts. It really does completely depend on the environment and how they're managed, I think.
Yeah.
Like you'll see on this outside claw now, down here it will be bruised when I start trimming it away, and you can see like flecks of like red or yellow or orange, and that's where the pedal bone's putting pressure in the wrong area.
Right.
So instead of it being flat, it's on its edge, which is causing the bruise on the white line.
Okay.
You can see like a tiny little speck of it there. It was more prominent on the other claw, but
Yeah.
well, it's not going to harm her, is it?
Good girl. Right, let's get these girls back out to their gobby calf, and we'll back the other way.
Alright. Now.
Okay, here you go. Stand.
I love how you're like standing, like I'm like.
Take her out and turn her. Ooh. Good girl. Alright, just make sure you don't get stood on. Good girl. Is that better on your feet?